Hello, I'm Steve Oliver. Welcome to another edition of the Random Sessions 100% Unplugged here at the Hop Merchant in Nottingham. And I'm joined this week by David Fagan, and we're going to hear his first song now. I should have had my notes open like that so that I could read the name of the song. Hello, I'm Steve Oliver. Welcome to another edition of the Random Sessions 100% Unplugged here at the Hop Merchant in Nottingham. I'm joined this week by David Fagan, and this is his first song, Cobwebs.
You've been blowing away the cobwebs. You've been taking off the doors. You've been pulling down the ceiling. You've been hacking through the wall. A change is coming through. You know nothing's the same for you. You're in need of renovation. You've been empty for too long, digging down to your foundations. You know you're still standing strong. Build the real and set it free. And I see in your dreams. You've been trying to build a fortress, somewhere you could call your own. Now you realized you're living in a house that's not a home. Build the real and set it free. And I see in your dreams.
And I'm joined by David Fagan. Thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you for asking me.
It's absolute delight. You gave me the impression, when we were talking before, you gave the impression you've got back into music recently. Would that be right?
Yeah, kind of. I've always kind of done it in little fits and starts, but never put the kind of emphasis on it that I'd like to have done. So a lot of the songs, the song that you just heard is actually very new, like the last few weeks.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
very rare of me to write like a new song. A lot of these ones, I've got some friends who will listen to that and go, wasn't that on some CD made in 2001? Yes, it is. So still
Fair
playing the
enough.
old stuff, but yeah, always been into music and kind of always written stuff, but always on my own.
All right.
And that's something else that's changed recently. Actually, I started playing with some people around Nottingham,
All right.
and that's been like the sort of, it's been like lighting a fire underneath it.
Is that in bands or in just with?
It's
other
just
people?
two guys that I ended up meeting, sort of a little chain reaction of from Join My Band website,
All right.
and then it ended up in this little happy place for me where playing with this really good drummer and a really talented bass player, and there's been a couple of other people come in and out, and I'm basically the worst of the bunch. So it's like really, it's kind of quite challenging for me because I'm not used to playing with people. I'm used to just sitting there strumming away on my own. And that song came out of just me starting to play something, and then they started playing, and I'd just written some lyrics, and on my way home that night I stayed onto my phone. And it was like, there's just something so great about coming up with something with some people, and it just feels so much more lively because I do struggle sitting down. You find yourself going into the same like sort of tone and the same vocabulary and the same kind of feeling and stuff. I mean, that's not a million miles away, but it's still, it feels better because it came from a different new place, you know what I mean? Whereas, yeah.
And you're referring to this song?
No, that was the previous.
Oh, that's the
Cobwebs
Cobwebs.
one, yeah.
And this next song is Hope in the Morning.
Stars in our wall were shown, just the two of us on our own in the moonlight. Today's the day when it all must flow. Tomorrow comes and we'll never know if I am right. Is the glaze that we meet in the morning. Violet storms into the afternoon. And in the evening the yellow is falling. White light is shining away into the blue. Dusk and shadow is all made good. Darkness trashes the neighborhood. We're free tonight. The city sleeps with its eyes wide shut, dreaming dreams of the country, but it's all black and white.
Going back to what you were saying then about working with other people, playing with other people, do you feel more confident in that?
Not
in that
really.
setting, or
Not really, because we don't kind of do my kind of thing when we're playing. We do much more. It's like improvisational what they do, and I'm just not that well versed enough to be to keep up.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm catching up. But that's a great place to be for me because it's something, it's a challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not an easy thing. And so sometimes it's a real buzz and sometimes it's a bit of a trauma. But
you don't know which one you're going to get.
no, exactly, but it's still worth turning up every time.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole thing that I've got. It's fairly recently, the last few months I've been doing that. But like sitting there playing an acoustic and stuff. But yeah, I got back into open mics probably a couple of years ago now. Like, just sort of wanted to get out and start playing and just get a bit of confidence with the voice and see and make the things interesting that I've been sitting there playing on my own. Yeah, just for the sake of standing up and doing it, really. Same as coming along to this, really, just for the sake of, I don't know what it's going to sound like when it comes onto your Facebook feed, but
it sounded
it's
great.
good to do.
It sounded great when you were doing it. I know there was a couple of times when you weren't. I'm going to make people are going to rewind it now and think, but I won't name the song. But where you said you'd made a mistake and there's two of us in the room and we wouldn't have noticed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's that kind of thing, isn't it? Like we
Yeah.
were talking before about, it's just practice and playing and not trying to be a perfectionist about things, like and saying yes to things and just seeing how they go rather than sitting at home going, oh, I need to get this perfect, and then it's probably not going to be perfect anyway, and no one's going to know if it is or it isn't. So yeah, it's all good fun. I enjoy it, getting out of my comfort zone.
Well, that's the main thing as well. So you're going to hear one more. No, you're not. You're going to hear another song, not one more. You're going to hear Your Man.
Shining down on me, so bright I find it hard to breathe, but it's still night. I can't talk to anyone who'd understand. If anyone can help me out of this, you can. That I only have myself to blame. I'm wildly fantasizing I could win and take it all, but it's insane. 'Cause you know there's a great big hole in my plan. I could never come between you and your man. my mind, I have to look out for myself. And as I strip the sunlight out of the last few days of summertime, I realise I'm by myself. And you know I could never throw it back in your face, 'cause I know I could never take its place. There's no space for anyone between you and your man. I could never come between you and your man.
Well, I always ask this of everybody. How do you write a song?
Well, the most recent one, like I explained, that just sort of came out of just a couple of chords from a practice and some random words that. How do I write the songs? I honestly don't know. That's why I don't write them very often, I think. Because, like I say, I just have like a set kind of feel that I'm trying to avoid going into, because it's an easy thing to do. So,
Yeah.
like when I used to start writing, I was into spiritualised and stuff like that, and I was into that kind of mindset, sort of like lovey, druggy, you know, just like, and I'm quite comfortable in that space, writing something. But then, one of the major things actually being in Nottingham that's really made me just really try and stop doing that was Sleaford Mods, like, because I just think what he does is amazing, and obviously it's unique.
Yeah,
you don't want to try and copy that kind of stuff. But when I write stuff now, I think, would I want to sing that in front of him? And you think, like, you know, you just want to
What would Jason think?
Well, yeah, but you know, not literally, but it's just like, I don't know. I'd like to write something that was actually more, not just personal, but more reality based, more kind of. Although having said that, one of the first people I met when I was doing the open mics was really complimentary about a lot of my songs, precisely because he writes topical songs and he would love to be able to write the kind of songs that I was writing. And I was listening to his songs thinking, I wish I could get a bit of that in mine. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, there's an element, I suppose, like, acknowledge what you kind of good at, and I'm saying they're great, but, you know, like, I'm comfortable with them and I think they're alright. So don't beat yourself up about the fact that you can't write Tis Was or whatever. Mock song kind of thing, you know. It doesn't exactly go well on the acoustic guitar either, probably.
I don't think it would lend itself, but no. All right, well, got one more song to go, but before I introduce that, can people find you online musically, or?
I've got SoundCloud, DS Fagan, soundcloud.com. This is about the most out there online I will have been once this goes out there, to be honest, so that's about all. And that's just kind of like it's a lot of old stuff, it's like little sketches, some sort of developed stuff, but again, it's that kind of what I've been saying about doing these things on your own. Like I can build a track up and stuff at home and stuff, but you just always want that little bit of life that someone else can put in it. So a lot of the stuff that I've got online doesn't really excite me, but then I suppose I've lived with it for a while. So I'd love to get recording with these guys that I'm playing with, actually, because sometimes that's like, I've been in the room with them, and not mostly when they've been playing, it's just been an absolute, like, I've never been in a room with and heard bass and drums played like that. It was absolutely amazing. So if we can get something together, maybe, then that would be great, and I would definitely sing its praises more than I would sing my own praises, if you know what I mean.
Brilliant stuff. Well, we're going to finish with one more song before that. Thank you very much for coming. Check out David's SoundCloud, it will be across the screen. And please do subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow the Random Sessions on Facebook and Twitter at the address at the bottom of the screen. And of course, our big thanks to the Hot Merchant in Nottingham for letting us film here. We are still in the Hot Merchant, we just got a different setting. It looks like we're in a different room. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next week. And I'm going to leave on David's song, Shut Up.
Shut up, sit down, take your head off. I'll show you what your heart is made of. I'll please you, tease you, have you begging for more. And then I'll close the door, hang on, cool down, give it your best try. I'll show you what it's like to be high. I'll fake you, make you, have you down on your knees. And then I'll do what I please. And then you won't see me again. You won't see me again. You won't see me again. 20 years from now I'll be right there, right next to you. Fly or fall down, let your eyes drop. I'll show you what you're capable of. I'll push you, rush you till you're up to the sky. And then I'll say my goodbyes, sit or rave down, do what you're feeling. I'll show you hanging from the ceiling. I'll wake you, take you where there's no one around. Then I'll be back on the ground. And then you won't see me again. You won't see me again. You won't see me again. 20 years from now I'll be right there, right next to you. Break home, break down, think about it. I'll show you how you can control it. I'll teach you, preach to you until you can see. Then you'll be just like me. Shoot or slide down, take a deep breath. You coming slowly back to the earth. I'll wind you, guide you gently into my hand.